Today on the show, we have Vic DiBitetto, one of our favorite comedians. And I had the pleasure of meeting you and seeing you in Middletown many, many years ago.
I
And
know you look familiar. I know you look familiar.
yes, and I interviewed your friend Fred Rubino.
Yes,
Yes, and you're going to be at Bergen Pack on Saturday, March 7th.
right.
And is he going to be with you?
No, I have no idea who's opening for me. You'd think I would know that, right? I find out when I get there.
Well, that's
You're
all
the
right.
last to know.
Hopefully, it won't snow. This was a unexpected ice storm that we had
Oh
today.
man, I'm so sick of this. It's enough is enough. Now I heard 70 degrees Monday.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
uh,
hearing.
it's bipolar. It's
Yeah.
bipolar.
Welcome to New Jersey.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your show and what our fans can uh experience on Saturday.
High energy. Um, I'm not a monologist. I'm very loud. I talk about I don't pick on people. I talk about myself, being married, having kids, living in Jersey, being Italian. It's very relatable. A lot of people say, "Hey, we'll come to your show, pick on my friend." I don't pick on people unless they heckle me, which I don't have any problem. My fans are the best. But if now I'm noticing I'm getting heckled by my own material. They're yelling out my bits, which is pretty
Yeah.
funny. But it's just everyday relatable topics that people relate to.
Yeah. And I think that's what we like about you too, is that we could relate to you. And were you always funny as a kid? I mean, that's the one question that we always are asked to ask you. You know, we've been promoting you, and a lot of people have asked us to ask you, were you always funny as a kid?
Yes, I was, and I was the class clown. I was sneaky funny
Right.
when the when
I
the
knew
teacher when the teacher turned around to write on the chalkboard. By the way, a chalkboard was this big black thing that you had to write on.
Yes.
So anyway,
And
I
apparently
was
they don't have chalkboards now in school. I can't
oh,
believe it.
please, the world everything has changed. But yeah, and it's funny you asked me that because a lot of people even ask my wife that. They always ask her, "Is he funny at home?" And she tells them, "No, he's a miserable bastard."
Well,
Can I say that word? I don't
Yes,
know.
you're fine.
Oh,
yes, you're fine.
okay.
And I was gonna actually ask, how your wife handles you like at the house in an everyday situation, because I
She
mean you gotta be cracking up.
Well, you know what? She's used to it. We're married almost 45 years, so she's used to it. But I still do her, I make her laugh. I make her smile. She still comes to some of my shows and she even tells me what's funny and what's not funny. So she's very honest with me.
Is she ever like in a situation that happens and she's like, do not use this in your act?
Yeah, there's been a couple occasions where she was in a green room and she heard me says, "Why did you say that? What's wrong with you? There's a limit." But then I'll only do it when she doesn't come with me.
Yeah. And so how did you get started in comedy?
Well, like I said, I was the class clown. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and there was a comedy club called Pips Comedy Club in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. And they had an amateur night. And my friend said, "Why don't you give it a shot?" You know? So I went on, and it was a Wednesday night, and half the crowd was family and friends. And I went on stage and I did okay. The needle was hooked. I liked to hear the laughter, and fast forward, I kept at it. I started opening for big names. Then eventually, I was headlining, and now fast forward, I'm doing the Bergen Pack Saturday night.
Yeah, which we love, and we actually support them, and they've supported us, and we love going there.
It's a great venue. I'm there once a year. New Jersey never lets me down. I mean, I'm in Jersey 20 years. I live in Manalapan in Monmouth County. New Jersey, I love Jersey. It's like a second, you know.
Like
friend to
family.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want Brooklyn, Staten Island, New Jersey, like most people who live around here in Manalapan.
Yes.
We got to get
And
you back up to Middletown.
yeah, we want you here
Yeah.
so we can go see you.
Yep.
Do you change your content like based on the area that you do a comedy show in? Do you ever find yourself having to do that?
N- no, not really, because I do shows from New England to Florida, and it's all the same. You know, my fans, wherever I go, they're all from New York and New Jersey anyway. They're all transplants, so I don't really have to change much. Instead of saying Route 9, I'll say whatever area I'm in. It's
Yeah.
no, not really. I'm like You'll never see me in Boise, Idaho. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, they'd be like, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
Exactly. The East Coast is really different than the West Coast. I think we have an advantage growing up in the Northeast.
Yeah.
We grew up with street smarts.
Yeah.
People say we're arrogant, but they don't understand that when you live amongst millions and millions of people, and you got to deal with weather like this, it kind of takes its toll on you.
Yeah. You have to have a thicker skin and
That's what
they
I
don't
was looking
understand the
for,
humor.
a thicker
Exactly, right? The
skin.
thicker skin.
Yes.
So like you usually say what everyone's thinking, but you say it out loud.
Right.
Do you ever worry about being too honest in today's world?
No, because if it's about me, they really can't say anything.
Yeah.
I don't talk politics. I don't do any racial stuff. I leave politics to Bill Maher and Colbert. It's just not worth it. I can't deal with, no matter what I say, I'm going to lose half my audience. I just stay middle of the road, talk about myself. I've never had a problem with anything really. I've been pretty lucky.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, us following you all these years, it has been pretty. You talk about reality, things that we all deal with. Even from the milk and bread, I was joking with Shawna. I said, it snowed today and I didn't go out and get the milk and bread. My kids wanted French toast. And I was like, oh, this is the joke, this is
Well,
relatable.
for French toast, it's milk, bread and eggs for
And
French
eggs. I had
toast.
the eggs, but I didn't have the milk and bread.
But that video is amazing. I did that in 2013, and every winter it comes back. It's like Christmas carols. It's part of Americana. It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
played on the Weather Channel. They play it on radio stations, weather stations all over the country. It's the viral video that's never going away.
Yeah, it's
It
it's
is.
it's so ingrained in us now that every time it snows, we all joke, "Gotta get the milk, gotta get the
Yeah.
milk bread, gotta," and it's
And
you.
now TikTok, I did another video that went viral. I'm walking around with a coffee pot screaming, "Who wants coffee?" TikTok, my audio is all over TikTok. They're using my audio. There's nothing I could do about it. I don't mind, but I
Yeah,
just wish they would give me a little credit,
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
all I ask. Just put in the lower left-hand corner, Vic DiBitetto credit. But TikTok, you're allowed to do anything. So, but there's a guy on a balcony in Italy holding a cup of coffee, and you hear my voiceover. It's just it's pretty gratifying, actually.
it's
They say
amazing.
it's the highest form of flattery.
It
It
is,
is.
and it's going to continue. And then I'm doing it to my kids, and then is that going to be when you're long gone? People are going to be saying, "Go get the milk and and it's going to who said
Eggs.
that? Vic?
That's going to be what I'm known for: bread and milk and coffee.
Yeah.
Well, you do have your own coffee line, I see.
Yes, unfortunately, it didn't do well, and we don't sell it anymore. But at least a coffee company contacted my manager, and had an idea to use me as a spokesperson. I do a lot of videos about home goods, and you would think home goods would contact me to be a spokes. I guess the cursing makes them nervous, but all the cursing could be eliminated. We could send you a script, and you could approve it. Look at Bob Saget. May he rest in peace. He was the filthiest stand-up comic. Meanwhile, the networks put him in a sitcom.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, very
Wow.
dirty. And he was, I don't know, what's that sitcom he was in a few years ago? I don't know if you guys remember it. I don't know. But anyway, it is what it is. Hopefully, like right now, Lexus called my manager because I do videos from my car. I talk about Lexus. They're thinking of using me for, one of those local infomercials, in a,
Yeah.
the New Jersey area. So but I don't get excited till the checks clears and the money's in the bank.
Exactly.
If I had a penny for every project, oh, I have an idea. It's a brutal business, man. It's not who you know, it's who knows you.
Yeah,
Yes, that
you
is
get your hopes up.
definitely true.
Yeah. We've dealt with that, and it's like, oh,
You're only as good as your last good deed.
exactly.
Yes. So comedy is really feeling different these days, and everyone is offended, no matter what you say, no matter what you do.
Yep.
But how does that has that changed your material?
No, because I don't give them anything to complain about. You know, like I said, it's all about me, my family, everyday situations. I don't talk about. You look into my audience. I have a wide age group. I did a show one time. There was a 19-year-old and an 86-year-old in my audience. You know, and I also do the characters. I pretend I'm the manager of the Yankees and the Giants, and that opened another audience where I have an African American following from football.
Yeah.
It's I just try to watch what I say. Like I said, I've been lucky because you could say the wrong thing, somebody films it, puts it on TMZ. My career is in the shitter.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Be careful.
yeah, very true.
I mean,
And
Facebook, no matter what you put on Facebook, it turns political. I did a simple video about the snow. And you look in the comments, "Oh, that's because of Donald Trump. That's because of Joe Biden." I'm like,
And
what the hell does that have to do with this video?
it
People are insane. People are insane.
it
yeah,
really it's become so bad, and you're afraid to talk, you're afraid to post, you're afraid to have conversations with people, and it's not
Jesus.
good. Not good.
It's bad enough I got to argue with Italians whether it's called sauce or gravy.
Oh no, I don't even
Lala,
want to. No.
Please. You know what I say? Call it what you want as long as you like it. That's
Oh,
all.
it's good.
That's all.
Right? Yeah. I've had those I'm Italian, so I've had those arguments with my father-in-law, and we get into it so
Uh,
bad.
it's
But
crazy.
yeah, I agree. Well, I mean, we would love to see you. So Sean has been to your show. I haven't yet, but I've watched you and followed you for years. I love you.
we
And
have to go on Saturday.
Yeah, because the videos are entirely different than my stand up. A
okay.
lot of people who follow me on the social media, watch my video, they come to my stand up, they're expecting me to run around the stage for an hour yelling, I gotta get the bread and milk, I gotta get the bread and milk. It's my stand up is a whole different dimension from the videos.
I'll have to go.
It is, yes, we have to go on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, you should
And
come. If you do come, make sure you meet me. We'll take a picture.
That would be
all
great. I
right,
would love
yeah,
that.
that'd be great.
Can you let our listeners know like times and all that so that they could find information to buy tickets and go see you this Saturday?
I guess contact the Bergen Pack,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get yeah. Or go to my website, vicdibitetto.net.
awesome.
Yeah.
And I
You know
have
what?
to.
What's frustrating? I have a flyer. I have a banner on my Facebook page. I have a website. And like the day after, I'll give you an example. Last week, I was in Rhode Island, the Odeum Theater in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. The next day, somebody texts me, "When are you coming to the Odeum Theater in East Greenwich?" I'm like, I was just there. But I'm your biggest fan. But if you're my biggest fan, you would have known that.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
It is. It is. Everyone's in La La Land. That's all.
Oh, if you don't hold their hand and guide them, forget it. But meanwhile, they'll spend hours on Amazon looking for a lampshade. Please.
Oh my God.
it's so true though.
It is true.
I
We're
mean,
just
I follow you, and I've known that you're playing at the Bergen for months. I've been
I
talking
know.
about it.
Thank you. Thank you.
She's like, we need to get him on interview. He's coming over here.
People have no pay. Remember the old, I don't know if you guys remember when you ordered something on a catalog, it would say 6 to 8 weeks business weeks. Now, if the Amazon guy doesn't come to your door after you order something 5 minutes, what do you mean it's going to come later tonight?
Try and get a
It's so
refund. I have people who try to get a
yeah.
refund. It didn't come in 2 days. I'm like,
Same thing with the videos, because I could click on Facebook and they could tell you I have to do to get monetized on Facebook. The video has to be at least 3 minutes. Most people watch the first. I'm not making this up. The first 20 seconds, and they don't watch the rest. You can't you can't watch a 3 minute video. Then they have ads. The ads are 10 seconds. I tried watching a video, but then this ad, I had to watch it. When you go to a movie theater, don't you watch previews? When you watch TV, don't you watch commercials? It's just, please don't get me started. I'm trying to save the energy for the shows this weekend. It's
They
too
want
early for the
that.
blood pressure to get going here.
They want that instantaneous.
Yeah, the gratification.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
it's bad.
crazy.
I mean, we're all guilty of it. How many times on YouTube am I hitting skip ad because I don't
Yeah.
want a commercial? Or it's become that. It's unfortunate, but yeah,
The
we have
social media, when it first came out, was a great tool. People are reconnecting. You're looking at recipes and videos of cats. Now it's like, wow. It's like, oof.
Which is what we were doing yesterday, looking at cats.
cats.
Well, I have a cat. Forget it. I love cat. My cat Eddie has fans. I'm on stage one night. People yelling out, "How's Eddie?"
This is Shawna was showing me videos of Eddie yesterday.
Yes.
Shawna has
Yeah,
3 cats.
I
I
have
have
a
a P,
cat.
I have a PO box because people like to send me gifts, which I say, don't send me. Just be a fan. Just buy my tickets. That's how you could help me. People send me cat toys for Eddie in my PO box.
That is cute.
How great is that?
Eddie
You
is a
know,
star.
Animals, they're better than people.
they truly are,
Yep.
except when they're climbing all over your laptop and
Oh
deleting
my
your work.
God. I did a video about that. Yep. I tell you, the day he goes, I'm going to be a basket case. I told my wife, after this one, no more pets, because it's hard to travel. We got to get a cat sitter because he gets anxiety. Please, it's crazy.
They're like another set of children when you have pets. It's
I'm
like
telling you, it is. It really is. You're better off with a goldfish.
That
Has
is
Eddie
true.
ever ruined a video that you've made or a bit that you've made?
No, no,
No,
he just makes them better.
makes it better.
There's an old saying in show business: you can't follow children and animals. Eddie
Yeah.
steals the show and he gets a lot of good views. Whenever I do a video with Eddie, I get a lot of views. A lot of people love animals. You can't go wrong with animals.
So true.
It is. Well, thank you so much, Vic, for taking the time out today.
I just want to apologize for coming late. I'm sorry. It just
It's okay.
between the
No
Go
laptop
problem.
ahead.
and the phone, sometimes it doesn't work in the phone, and my kids are here, and God forbid they help me. I showed you. I showed you the last time. Please.
Yep.
That's me with my mom. She comes in every day, like, oh my God. I'm like, I showed you this already.
Yeah, I know. I'm 65, so you got to bear with me.
Well, she's
Jeez.
gonna be 70, so but
It's-
yeah.
I know. We get to that age. I'm 40, and I said now I know how my parents felt because I don't
Uh,
want to learn anything new. I had to
uh,
set up a printer the other day. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't know what to do.
printers, printers are the worst. They make all these noises. It takes like 20 minutes to print. You're 40. When I was your age, I was 40.
I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I'm 40, 42 kids, and
God bless.
thank you.
That's midlife. I love when they say 60 is midlife. This is a senior citizen. I got my AARP card. I got my Medicare card. You'll hear all about it if you come to the show Saturday.
I want to come. I'm definitely gonna make my plans to get there.
Yeah, let me know.
I will
Let the
be there.
staff know. I'll bring you backstage.
Okay,
All
sounds
right,
good.
cool.
All right. And you'll meet whoever's opening up for me. I have no idea.
Maybe it's Eddie.
Oh, that would be great.
You need to bring him. Have like a little cat backpack and bring him to your shows.
Oh, that thing. Once he sees that thing, what do they call the thing?
The carrier.
Carrier.
Forget it. He hides. He guns under the bed. Whenever we got to go to the vet, we have a plan. We got to kiss him and hug him. Then and she's in the other room. The thing is already open. We got to put him in. It's a whole ritual. It's horrible.
Yeah, I gotta start 3 days before I take them. I gotta throw
Yeah.
tools in there, and it's a whole big process, and sometimes it doesn't happen.
No. And when he gets to the vet, he's a sweetheart. They love him at the vet. He's so good.
Yeah. Yep.
It's just getting him there is the
Getting up
problem.
there.
Yeah. My vet says that my cats are the A-star patient, but
Not the transport part.
Yep.
nope.
Are you guys in the same location? No, right?
No, the
No.
snow,
Okay.
I stayed home. I was supposed to be in the studio with her, but I'm like, the kids have no school today. I'm just gonna stay home.
No school. What's today?
Snow day. That's what they said.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're
Where
in
in Jersey?
Orange County, New York.
Oh, okay.
Fictional town, but you went, yeah. Right where,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know, weather. It's freaking snow.
Yeah. Tell me about it. 70 degrees Monday. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I can't believe that. That's insane. It's like literally bipolar.
Yep.
It is. It's crazy. It's just, I think we would do because the past few winters we had mild winters. So now we're paying for it.
Yeah, we were lucky, and it's like, nope, here you go. Welcome to
Yeah.
the north.
And I was in Jacksonville right before it started. I caught the 6 a.m. flight and I just beat the storm. Otherwise, I would have been stranded in Jacksonville, which not a bad thing to be
Not,
stranded
yeah,
in Florida, right?
yeah, yeah. I wouldn't mind that. Like, oh shoot.
Yeah.
Florida's been cold though lately, from what I
Their
hear.
temperatures are better now. They're like in the 80s, but they
Oh,
were
okay.
cold for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had iguanas falling out of trees.
Really?
Yes. They were telling people to look out for them because they were just dropping.
Florida.
I didn't see that.
They're so cold, they're not used to the cold and they're just like
Yeah.
but
Florida's nice, but I don't think I could live there.
yeah, it's too
I
flat.
like being at the Jersey Shore. I could shoot to the Jersey Shore. I could shoot to Manhattan,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Like,
I'm in a nice spot.
Yeah.
yeah.
So are we. We're a few hours from each, really.
I
Yeah.
just wish we were closer to the beach, like in New Jersey. We don't have a beach, so that's the only bad part. But yeah, what are you gonna do?
It's the yin and the yang, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Exactly.
Well,
But we are
thank you
so
so
excited.
much.
Sorry, I cut you off. You can go, Shona.
Thank you so much, Vic, for coming on the show. And we can't wait to see you on Saturday and go backstage and hang out.
You
I
were
will.
great. And we love talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Hope to see you
thank you.
Saturday.
Yes.
We will see you
Thanks,
there.
Vic.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.